Hi, everybody. This is Mary. I'm in the Pittsburgh Artist Studio, and today we have a special guest, and his name is Derek Woods, and we are going to interview him. So, hi, Derek. How are you today?
Good. How are you? Hello.
Good, good. All right. Well, we're going to start. I wanted you maybe to tell our listeners how you got into music and writing lyrics.
Well, I grew up from a musical family, so it's always been music in my hallways, and so music at a very young age. I think I started writing music first and like really focusing on music when I was like 12 years old, writing songs, and it wasn't as much focused on the lyrics. Then it was more just like creating a song. But I think as I got older, I really dove into different songwriters that were really sticking out to me, and just listening to their words and stories, and it kind of opened some doors to creating my own songs and stories, that were influenced by those artists.
Very nice. Well, I know I didn't let you have this one, but who are some of your favorite artists that has inspired you?
Well, I like something from every genre, but with songwriters, I like Tom Petty a lot. I like John Prine, Brandy Carlisle, and of course Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
A lot of the folk guys. I like a lot of those singer-songwriters. There's a lot out there that
Well, Bob, I can't believe he just turned 80.
I know, it's hard.
It just amazes me, that he's lived this long, because he's had kind of a rough life there for a while. So, like, now I noticed that you're not only, Derek Woods, but you have your own band, Derek Woods Band, and you do some things with your family. And can you tell us about some of those things that you do with your family? Shows? Do you do shows together? And
like I said, there's always been music in our house, and even for my kids, they had the same kind of experience. It's just always music playing in the house, and us playing instruments as well and singing, and and any kind of family gatherings we ever had, holidays, it was always we're all jamming together, and
nice.
Vacations, it's like that too. So a couple years back, we're like, well, why don't we play on stage together? And my dad, Tim Woods, and my brother Ryan Woods both have their own stuff they do as well.
Oh, wow.
So they do their they write as well, and they release albums. So whenever we all get together, it's it's a pretty cool thing. All harmonize together, and
I bet that's fun.
My wife and I perform together as well, so it's just a big family thing.
That's really nice that everybody, even your wife, like, I have no musical talent. I'm more in the artist kind of thing, but it's nice when people can do that,
Yeah.
Natalie kind of took up on that. That's Chris's wife, so she kind of like got inspired, I guess, from Steve, but it's nice when you can do that. I think that's so much fun.
Yeah. And even my kids, my 3 kids, they've all been on stage already before too. So
oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's really cute. Oh, that's cute. I love it. That is so nice. So well, I have to ask you about your Indie Award. If you could tell us about that a little bit and how that came about.
Yeah, in a year that we weren't out performing as much to start the year out, it was definitely starting a year on a good foot, and it was I have it here actually.
Oh, how nice. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we won it for our song Unforgiving Tree, and it's the Hollywood Music and Media Awards.
That's wonderful. That is really nice. Yeah.
I wish we were able to attend in person. It's usually they have a whole ceremony and a red carpet, and you can kind of network with everyone there and accept the award. That would have been
really nice. Yeah.
It was still a really nice thing. They did virtually, and it was
I
definitely.
saw you were surprised,
Yes,
and I don't know why, but
yeah, yeah. It was a
it
huge
was
honor.
like a shock, right?
Yeah,
That's yeah, I don't know what I would do if I won something like that. I guess I'd do the same thing, you know. You
it's.
just
I mean,
gotta
it's amazing because we work really hard and we just keep
yeah,
our heads down and just keep to the grind and we're always playing shows and working on songs and rehearsing those songs and trying to make them better and it's just really winning an award then for one of your songs is just I mean it's reassuring you're doing something right I guess.
yes, yes. Well, I'll have that link in the information section of this interview so that people can see that the Forgiving Tree because it is really a good song. So
Thanks.
yeah. Well, I guess you did talk about how you come up with the song a little bit, but how does that work? Do you hear this in your head and then finally put it on paper, or how does that work for you?
There's a few different ways I do it. I am always like hearing like different melodies and different lyrics that maybe it might just be like a couple lines, not necessarily like a whole song. It really depends, and
Mhm.
I'll always like try to write it down right away though because if I don't write it down, it'll be gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Do you have it like, do you have like all these things, like some people just have all these things in their head, or is it just like one thing at a time? You
Uh,
know,
it's a mix. It
and
really depends. Yeah.
mhm.
And then sometimes I also try to challenge myself and I sit down and do like I'll do different writing and not necessarily be like I'm writing a song. I'll try to do just exercise different writing techniques, like write
Yes.
about this object, and just try to keep sharp on that for whenever those ideas do come.
Mhm.
I can kind of run with it.
Yeah. So it all comes kind of natural.
Yeah.
Even though yeah, that's interesting too. Um, so can you tell us a little bit more about your band and what you're doing currently?
Yeah, we're just starting to get back to shows now, finally, and we're knocking off the rust and in the rehearsal,
Yeah.
studio, and just getting back to hitting the stage again, finally. And it's so
Mhm.
nice to be back out there. And we recorded an album during
Oh, nice.
everything, so it's
Nice.
it's finished, and we're just doing the last touches on the behind the scenes stuff to release it this summer.
Nice. That'll be good for our listeners. We'll probably have to get that link too sometime
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we can update your information section here. Yeah, I'm sure that people want to hear you. And so I guess what's next for you? You're going to be touring or doing shows out of state, or how's that
yeah.
coming
This
along?
summer's looking pretty busy, and we're traveling a bit, and just looking forward to releasing this album and supporting that all summer and playing those songs.
Hmm.
We've been hiding some of those songs away, until we can release it and then really play those out live too.
Do you get like anxious to do that? I mean, it must be like, it's there and you can't use it
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, it's been really hard to contain
Hold
it.
back, yeah.
Sure. It's crazy.
I can imagine. I would think that I would want to do that too, just
Yeah,
like, okay, I want to let the people hear this stuff.
yeah, yeah, and
So,
especially after working so hard on it, and like
yeah,
these are songs that we're really proud of. I think it's our best effort yet.
good. Good.
Can't wait for everyone to hear it.
Right. Well, now, would you like how did you do your indie award? Did you uh submit that?
So we do have some publicists that work for us, and
Mhm.
we're like in a couple different networks that we hear about different award shows that come up,
Mhm.
and like you have to have your song released between a certain period of time
Oh,
to
okay.
be accepted for it. It's the same thing for, I mean, like even like the largest ones, like like the Grammys and everything. Like the songs have to be released between a certain period of time
Mhm.
uh, to be accepted. So I mean, and it went through a board of judges and
Oh,
everything. And
wow.
yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely an honor to.
Yes. Yeah, that is nice. It's like taking an exam.
Yeah,
Before
really.
everything, Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to, tell our viewers and about what's
Well,
coming up or
one
anything?
of the big shows we are doing this year. We weren't able to do it last year, which was it was so hard to not be able to do it. But this will be our 6th annual. It's called Jam Bruzel. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
music and brew festival, and Derek Woods Band headlines it every year.
Okay.
So it's a
Very good.
free event in Latrobe, PA, and that's July 31st.
Okay.
So,
I think Natalie and I will be there as
oh,
a vendor.
awesome, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome,
So
awesome.
yeah, we'll be there for it. So we're looking forward to that because
Yeah,
we
it's
haven't done
a
anything
lot
either.
of events,
Yeah.
a lot of fun. One
Yeah.
day event, one day into the night. There's fire dancers and
Oh, wow.
vendors, food trucks, and live music all day.
Nice. Yeah, it sounds like fun. Well, I think we did one before. I guess that was before the pandemic. The
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
year
what I
before.
was gonna ask. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
it'll be fun. We're looking forward to it because we haven't done anything either as far as vending. So
Yeah,
it's kind of nice to open up finally.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
well, I guess that's about the end of our interview. And it was so nice talking with you and learning more about your experience there. It's very, very exciting. I think the viewers are going to really love this. So, okay.
Thank you
Well,
so much.
thanks again, Derek. Okay. I'm just going to end this now.